financial abundance, oh my God, like SSI, please rename yourself so that I can call you by your name. Higher level in spirituality, relationship, money, and be in higher vibration. Business. What in business? What do you want to cause in the business? What do you want to cause in the relationship? Be specific, okay? Free flow of money, relationship, career, high vibration, great, 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 great. Career, what is that? You are looking for a job or you're looking for a promotion? In relationship, are you looking to find new love or get the love back? What is that? So start speaking about your dreams. First thing that universe wants is you speaking about your dreams. How many of you on daily basis you spend time in speaking out, because universe knows your vibration. Okay, career growth, I got all that. Okay, so ready to see what is this thing called law of attraction. Okay, got that. So law of attraction says each and everything in your life currently, whatever you have, including the body, including the articles in your home itself, your relationships, wife, husband, parents, everything is attracted by you. No sound. Is everybody able to hear me? Am I audible? I hope so. Daughter marriage with PhD, yes, and well. Okay. Everything in your life, including the job, including the career, including the amount of money, everything is attracted by you, including the problems you have in your life. Everything you are the one who has attracted that. Okay. So, and everything that you are desiring is already there in the planet. Tell me one thing that you are desiring that you have listed is not there in the planet. Everything. Okay. So how many of you do the hand like this? All of you do the hand like this. How many of you can hear music? How many of you can hear new music? How many of you can hear music? Say I in the chat box if you can hear music. Nobody can, right? But no, you can't. But if I give you a FM receiver, if I give you a FM receiver or a radio, right? How many of you can switch it on and there'll be music around you? The frequency is already there. It is just that you are not tuned to that frequency to receive that music. Same way, law of attraction says anything that you desire is already there in this planet. You simply have to tune yourself into that vibration, the vibration of what you desire, including the love, including the health, including the abundance, and everything is there. It is just that you become the frequency in which that what you desire is there. How many of you got that? How many of you got that, right? So each thing currently you have is also attracted by you because you are vibrating in that frequency, and you can attract anything you want by raising your vibration. Only thing is that is to be done is start raising your vibration. Okay. Your thoughts have the power to create reality. How many of you thought that this webinar will be very useful for you and you are here? You manifested your participation here. And many people who saw the ad, they thought that it's not going to benefit and they manifested that. Your thoughts have a high role in your manifestation. If you have to change one thing in your life, have an ability to have a supportive thoughts, positive thoughts. Okay, great. So we will look at that. You are only not when you are in the lower vibration. This is the whatever you are seeing on the chart is the frequency. If you see all the shame, guilt, apathy, grief, fear, desire, anger, pride, these are all the lower frequency. When you are in this, you are attracting your problems, your challenges, your lack, all that. Okay. When you are in this vibration, but when you, as you go to the higher vibration, that is neutrality, courage, willingness, acceptance, reason, unreasonable, love, joy, peace, enlightenment, you will be attracting those kind of things. That's why earlier when the prosperity has to happen in the whole village, the saints used to just meditate in high vibration, in that vibration in which they wanted the results. Okay, so and the top 1% have been using this. The top 1% successful people have been using this all the time. They have been using what? Law of attraction to get successful. How many of you want to be successful using the law of attraction? Type in successful in the chat box. Type in success in the chat box. You start using this. You start use many people don't see. If everybody becomes successful, it's difficult for government to manage. So more of this, already this was there in our all the religions, right? It's there in our all the scripts, Vedic books, but it is hidden from, it is taken away from us, because if the as the population is growing, they want more and more people in the lack, so that if the wants are more, the government is able to manage the people well. So it is only you have a choice to come out of this, know the secret and cause the abundance in your life. Okay, great. So here is the secret that is known to all the religions. Here is what Bhagavad Gita says. As I want you to read along with this, okay? As one's feelings or thoughts, so one becomes. As is the nature of one's mind, so is one's experience. And Bible says, for as he thinketh in his heart, so is he. And you can see that you have been thinking, how many of you have been thinking, I don't have money, I have this problem, and you have been manifesting the same thing. You have been having the same kind of results. How many of you having money problems forever, for a long time? Because you are thinking in that vibration. So the Quran says, indeed, Allah will not change the condition of a people. Listen to this carefully. Allah, or like divine or God, whatever you believe, will not change the condition of a person or people until they change what is in themselves. Okay. So same way, Buddhism talks about group intentions. Okay, everything. So it's all there, but we have been slowly not stop believing this. Okay. So if you see all the successful people, they first start attracting. So I didn't tell about Jim Carrey, right? Jim Carrey in 1987, he was not even an actor. At that point, he wrote himself, he wanted to manifest $10 million. And so he wrote himself a check which for his name, a worth of $10 million. $10 million worth of check he wrote and kept it. He didn't know how it will happen. He didn't even have any hope about it, but he believed in it and kept it in his wallet. So slowly it started tearing down. It became old, started tearing, but still he kept it in his pocket. And as he believed, and every day he dreamt of it, in 1995 Thanksgiving, he got the first role. He got a check for first role in Dumb and Dumber. How many of you know about Jim Carrey? So he has this manifestation stories, like many manifestation stories in his life. And Oprah, Shah Rukh Khan, everybody uses this. Okay, it's time for us also to get benefit. How many of you would love to start getting benefiting that? So you might have heard this, right? कहते हैं कि अगर किसी चीज को दिल से चाहो, नॉट दिमाग से, दिल से किसी चीज को दिल से चाहो तो पूरी कायनात उसे तुमसे मिलाने की कोशिश में लग जाती है. The thing is, you are attracting means what? The things that you desire will start coming towards you. So far, you have been going after that. You have been working towards going after that. That is the sign of lower vibration, a lack, a need. But when you are in a higher vibration, things that you want will start coming to you. Okay, so it is hard to believe, but whether you believe it or not, that will start happening. Okay. Okay, great. So how many of you are ready now to learn powerful techniques for manifestation using law of attraction? Type in ready in the chat box. Type in ready. I want more and more excitement. It's not enough. It's not sufficient. I see only Muthu Lakshmi is active, Baljinder is active, Sachindra, Snehal, Suresh Babu, I don't know what's happening. Shamili, I don't know. Pallavi, Kunjan, each one of you are you seriously wanting to attract things using law of attraction? Then you got to show up. Then you got to show up and be actively participating here. Fantastic, fantastic. Vijaya, Shamili, Suresh, Ranjit, start coming on video as well. Sharath, yes. Okay, great. So, how many of you have heard about this story? How many of you have heard about this story where Aladdin got a lamp, and when he rubbed the lamp, a genie came in. A genie came out of that, and the genie offered 3 wishes to Aladdin. Whatever he want, whatever he wished, the genie went and got it for him. How many of you have heard this story? Is this story only for Aladdin? Is this story written only for Aladdin? No, this is written for each one of us. As divine created the planet for us. Like first, what did the divine create? It created a planet where we can come and play. Then human beings came. And along with that, divine also sent some angels, spirit, whatever you call, supporting people, supporting entities to help us. So we call that as genie or angels. Each one of you have a genie or an angel along with you, which you cannot see, which you cannot see with the 5 senses. Your genie's job is to get anything that you want, anything that you order. The genie's job is to get that to you. Then why is that you are not able to get everything? Somebody tell me, why is that you are not able to get everything? If you have a genie, if divine also has all the resources, why is that you are not able to get everything that you want? There is in the whole planet, there is a lot of money, right? How many of you agree? Like, all the money is there, all the love is there, all the health is there, all the abundant resources are there. And genie is also there to bring you. But why is that? Why is that still you don't have the results, or you don't have what you deserve, what you desire? Is because you have not learned the technique to order to genie. How many of you are excited to learn how to order Genie and get anything that you want. Type in excited in the chat box. Exactly, Muthulakshmi. So you know everything. How many of you know many things, but you don't apply it? How many of you know so many things, but when it comes to application, you don't apply? Cool. Yes. So we are gonna look at how can we order Genie? How can we order Genie to get anything that we want? Genie only understands anything that you say in the present. Genie only understand only when you say what you want or desire in the present. So I'm manifesting a MacBook Pro. Okay. So here is how I order Genie. Okay. I am loving the productivity that is coming from my using the MacBook Pro. Thank you, Genie, for bringing me a MacBook Pro. I want each one of you to write your desire in that manner. If you are attracting money, I am so loving that my bank is loaded with money, loaded with 10 lakhs, loaded with 15 lakhs, 20 lakhs. So write that. I am so loving the company. Thank you, Jeannie, that I am so loving my company of my husband, my wife, whatever you are looking to manifest in your love. Type in the chat box everything that you are desiring, write it in the present tense. So far it was otherwise, right? So far you are saying, I want my car, I want my house. How to speak to Genie is by exactly. Thank you, Genie, for making me a happy philanthropist, a generous philanthropist. Yeah. Fantastic. So I want each one of you to type in the chat box anything, everything that you are everything that you are manifesting. Type in the present tense. It could be that like you're the job that you are getting. I'm so happy, Jeannie, that I am receiving the offer letter. Okay, go ahead and write it in the chat box. No, specific thing. Specific. Genie does it. Okay, this is one thing. Specific, not anything or not everything. Specifically that. Say recently I'm manifesting the BMW X5. So I'm so happily driving my BMW X5 white color car. I am so spiritually enlightened that my awareness, my guidance is activated. My third eye, my chakras are, activated. Yes, I am so happy that I have cured my digestive issues. No, I'm digesting so well. My digestive system is so well. I'm loving that I am attaining the degree. Fully past tense. I'm loving that I attaining the degree in music. So happy to receive that degree. Fantastic. And the important thing is experience that feeling. As you are saying, you can raise your hand, you can say, I'm so loving. Will you be saying, I'm so loving? Or I'm so excited, I'm so loving. I want each one of you to raise your hand and openly express yourself. Openly express with feeling. I am in so much gratitude that I am whatever, right? Write your desire or say your desire. Uh, I am so, you will just thank you. You will be like jumping around. So I'm jumping around that, right? What is the millionaire? It doesn't understand millionaire and all. How much money you had in your, okay. Abundant blessing. Great. So talk about what you want. not what you don't want. How many of you do that? How many of you do that? I don't want anger. I don't want that. I don't want problems in my life. How many of you talk about things that you don't want? I don't want my daughter to be like this. I don't want my husband to be like this. So genie will think that you are ordering the same thing. You are ordering, it doesn't understand don't or not. Genie does not understand not or don't. So if you don't want anger, if you say you don't want anger, it will bring more of anger. So stop speaking about what you don't want. Only speak about what you want. Simple, right? You are speaking about if you want, if in the when you go to hotel, if you want masala dosa, you will say masala dosa. If you want biryani, you will say biryani. You will not you will not say that I don't want kesri bath. I don't want raita and all that. Right? Great. So start speaking about what you want. How many of you are taking up this habit of now onwards? You will be watchful of your words. Only talk what you want in life. Okay, great. So the next is genie only works for you. You have a genie or you have a spirit, you have a messenger, or so it only works for you, nobody else. How many of you want your boss to understand you and give a raise? It will not work. Vijay Lakshmi, you can say, I am loving that I am having so much money. I have my, yeah, absolutely. That's a great manifestation. I'm okay. So, genie only works for you, not for others. I want my husband to change. How many of you are here like that? I want my daughter to change. I want my parents to change. I want my boss to change. It will not work on others. It will only work on for you. You can say that I am so loving myself that I am understanding my daughter. I am understanding my parents. I am understanding my boss. I am so capable of helping my boss understand, helping my parents understand. I am becoming so fully capable. How many of you can see that? Genie works only for you. Oh, right? I want my change my husband and daughter. You can't. I'm have. So, what kind of husband and children do you want? Start saying that. Start saying, they are loving, caring, happy. Yeah, exactly. Okay. So, the next thing to do about genie is believe in your genie. See, some people call this genie also as your subconscious mind or inner child. Okay, there are many names for this. You can call it any name, but this is there to work for you. Okay, so believe in your genie. How many of you are ready to see if you are working with someone and the boss doesn't trust you, do you think you will work with them? Leave boss, you will not even work. You be there with your parents itself if they don't trust you. So the basic thing that is required is to have a full trust on genie. How many of you are now beginning to trust your genie? Type in trust genie in the chat box. How many of you now are willing to start trusting the genie? Genie, trust genie. TG in the chat box. Trust genie. See, doesn't matter how things will happen. Okay. By following something, if you are getting amazing results, simply follow that and get it. Okay. Gates, trust genie, trust genie. Okay, okay, fantastic, fantastic. What about others? What about others? You are here. Don't simply watch this. Sushil, what is happening? Suresh Babu, Satinder, Sarla. Okay, I want each in your your life. Use your power to become abundant. Okay. Because I can't make you abundant. You can make yourself abundant. So focus on the end result or focus on the outcome, not on the focus on the outcome, not on the how to happen, how the things should happen. How many of you immediately when you have to buy a house, you will start thinking about where will money come, how will it happen, everything. No, it's not your job to figure out how it has to happen. Your job is to order. When you go to hotel, do you simply order what you want? I want chole bhatura, I want this, that. Or will you tell the chef how to prepare that? Chef knows how to prepare. Similarly, divine God knows how to get you that. Angel knows how to get you that. It's not your job. Your job is to believe the genie that it is bringing. Just order. How many of you are now simply ordering things? Type in order in the chat box. Type in order in the chat box. How many of you simply want to manifest the job? How many of you want to simply manifest the love? Doesn't matter how it will happen. Universe, there is a higher intelligence which knows, which has created this whole planet and with harmony, with everything, with all the animals, everything. It knows better than you how to run the planet, how to run the universe. Let that take care of that. It's not your job. Our brain is very limited. It's only can captures a little knowledge, but there's a higher intelligence which knows how to get you that. Absolutely, you can attract anything with pure intention. With pure intention. Okay. Grades, anything is possible. Anything. Don't talk about the problems and issues. We talked about that. Genius is always listening. Don't talk about the problem. Yes, absolutely. You can crack NEET exam. You can crack. See, one of my client UPSC, she cracked the interview. So don't worry about how she actually found a college which was not her selection. So she was very much worried about that. She didn't get the dream college. But once she started vibrating, she became the topper of that college. She cracked the UPSC. So anything is possible. Okay. Don't worry about how it will happen. Simply, your job is to many success stories. Like recently, you won't believe. So, grandmother wanting her daughter-in-law to be, having a baby for last 7 years. When she started using law of attraction, just in 20 days, she got the good news. For last 7 years, it has not happened. And just in 20 days. So, and many things recently I manifested one electric vehicle as well. So this week is my birthday, so manifested that. So many things are going to happen. You simply having the ability to vibrate, ability to generate thoughts, ability to ability. So how many of you go by the thoughts that are already there? Or you will make an effort to alter the thoughts such that they are supportive to you, right? So that's an ability. Meditate alpha consciousness. When your conscious brain is awake, conscious brain is working, it works in beta. So in that there is no much of manifestation can happen. It has to be calmed down. Subconscious mind has to be used. Okay, so simply meditate. So bring down the judgmental brain, bring down that. Thank you. It is yet to come. It is registered yet to come. What you did now, fantastic, Ranjit. So I will tell you about that. Okay, be ready for inspired actions. It's not that you don't have to take action, but actions will come in front of you and you just have to step in. You don't have to do the hard work. It's simple. When you are using Genie will come and tell you. Okay, so recently I wanted to do the interviews. I wanted to start interviewing spiritually, accomplished people. So I was manifesting this, and what happened? I went to a sugarcane juice. Like I felt thirsty, went to sugarcane juice, drink sugarcane juice, and I said namaste to a person. It turned out he is having a Vedic school and having the 3 floors of full. What is that? All the scriptures, all the museum kind of thing. So next 30 minutes, the video was ready. So it has become so easy. I was thinking I have to search somebody who is accomplished, then go take the camera, video, edit and all that. Simply it will happen. How many of you like things to be simple in your life? Simple and divine. Type in divine in the chat box. Type in divine in the chat box. Okay. Yeah, it's DIVIN. Yeah. Okay. Be ready to, when action comes, be ready to simply take it. Okay. It will come like, recently the BMW X5 came to doorstep and said, do you want test drive? Simply said yes. Simply say yes. How many of you are ready to say yes when the universe or divine comes to you, comes with an opportunity of an action to you? How many of you are ready to take an inspired action? Type in ready in the chat box. Type in ready in the chat box. It's as simple. Your brain will not understand. Recently, when I was manifesting this house, I go to walk at 5 a.m. So can I share this story? How like the magics happen. Recently, as I was manifesting this house, I was looking for to buy the house, and the houses were already sold out. So I inquired many places, it's not happening, but I simply started manifesting that using Genie. Genie, I so much love that I'm getting the house here in the top floor. So what happened? I was in the ground floor going for a walking, and immediately I see that there is a vehicle that is parked, obstructing the pathway for walking. Immediately what came is anger. How come we are here to do the walking in the pathway and this guy has blocked the pathway of walking with his vehicle? Went to him, and it turned out he is the landowner of this. He is part of landowner's team in this building where I am. And he gave, instead of like whatever came out as anger, right? I could have, when normally if I was not using law of attraction, I would be arguing with him, I'll be fighting with him, I'll be making him remove that vehicle. But as I'm attracting, as I found out, he came to me with 4 houses that are empty here for me to buy. So was that easy to attract and buy that? Simple, right? That is how universe will send you the actions, inspired actions. You just need to step into that. So, okay, how many of you are inspired and now ready to manifest using angels? Type in angels in the chat box. Type in angels. Type in angels. This is one technique. Okay, there we are going to speak about another 10 techniques. Another 10 techniques. Okay. Okay. Angels can be. So how do you know that you have angels? How do you know that you have angels working for you? How do universe talk to you? Can somebody say? How do universe doesn't have mouth to come and say tell in your ears, right? Yeah, please tell. By results, by emotions. Yeah, here is how. Universe sends you the messages through signs. Do you understand signs? It will, yeah, universe understands our feelings, experience, but how do you know that angels are around you? Or how do you know that your angel is listening to you and manifesting? Is you will start listening, you will start seeing the angel numbers. How many of you can see that in this 333 is the angel number? The other angel number is 1111, right? 1133. You will start seeing the signs from the universe. You will start in the new, you will start, if you are manifesting a car, you will see everywhere the same car. Universe will show you the same car everywhere. It means what? Your manifestation is on the way. You are on the right path. Okay. You you are very, or each one of you are lucky. Okay. You will see something in the newspaper. Somebody will come and tell about that. If you are manifesting love, you will see an opportunity to go and meet that person in an event. Everything. See, here is what my love story also, like my marriage story. So I was manifesting my wife, and like we met in coincidentally we met in a shopping mall, and it was a shopping mall, huge shopping mall, and it was so coincident that I was coming down and she was climbing up. So it is so coincidence, right? It's not coincidence when you're manifesting, the things come to you. Okay, fantastic, fantastic. Don't worry if you're not seeing it, you will see it as you start practicing. How many of you are loving yourself and getting the power of you? Type in power in the chat box. Type in power in the chat box. So the second technique to manifest is associating whatever you are manifesting, associate that with a love, willingness, and joy. Okay, if you are manifesting a love interest, okay, say that you are joyful, associate the joy in that relationship, associate the love in that relationship. If you are manifesting a business, results in business, associate willingness in the doing the business. How many of you are going to do that? Associate that which is of high energy to that desire. If you associate that cannot happen, oh, I cannot do that, I cannot, I can never have that kind of a result, then gone. How many of you have associated that I can never crack NEET? Oh, it's difficult to crack NEET. Even can I do that? That is a association of disability to that desire. Type in what have you associated that you are canceling now. Type in, cancel, 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 and associate the joy, willingness to that, joy and willingness to that desire. If you are attracting a vehicle, enjoy driving. Okay. Imagine, visualize, enjoy driving. So The third way of attracting, third way of manifesting is by using gratitude. Bless the people who are already reached the desire that you have. If you are manifesting a relationship with husband or a wife, bless those people who are already living happily, husband and wife. Okay, if you are manifesting a relationship in daughter with daughter or a son, or if you are manifesting a house, bless those people who are buying new houses, buying new cars. If you are manifesting money, bless the rich people. How many of you are here manifesting money and you feel jealous looking at the rich people? The immediate thing to do is replace that with a blessing. Okay, bless those people. How many of you are ready to bless? Find one person in your community who has already done this. Whatever you are manifesting, find one person who has already done that. How many? You might be having one at least person who has already done that, right? Whom you know. I want you to bless that person. So if you are doing that, type in bless. Type in bless, 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 bless. Bless them with more power. Bless them with more power, joy. Okay. Each one of you, I want each one of you to do that. Because this is a new technology that you are learning, new methodology that you are learning. Blessing those people who are already accomplishing, who have already fulfilled the desire that you have. Great. So when I'm manifesting BMW X5, I always bless those people who are owning that. Okay. Great. And when you are blessing the people who are having lots of money, you will start receiving that. Okay. Great. Bless them with more joy, more success. Bless them with power. Fantastic. Okay. Great. The next very, very effective. I want each one of you to listen to this. If you look at your body, you are very small at a point of time, right? How did you become this big? How did you become this big? Is by consuming food, consuming water, consuming all that, right? Energy. Your food, your each part of the body is made out of is only because of the food that you ate. Everybody agree that the food that you are eating is becoming the energy of your body. So if and you can only manifest with your body, not with your brain. Okay, you can manifest with your body, not with your brain, by thinking, by vibrating, like when you have that experience in your body, right? So I want each one of you to bless the food. Next time you are having the food, bless that with the energy that you are desiring, you are manifesting. Type in what are you going to bless them, bless the, what energy are you blessing the food with? Here is an experiment that Dr. Emoto has done, right? He took glasses of water, and for each glasses he said I love you. For one he said I love you. For one he said I hate you. For one he said you make me sick. For one he said like you are evil. And after telling that, telling that for some time, he observed the molecules of that water molecules under microscope. Here is what it became. Water molecule that he has told I love you became crystallized. The water molecule he said that I hate you became deformed. So okay, Snehal, you can be on mute. So How many of you can, and how many of you know that, like, in temples and all, they give energized water. They energize the water and give it to you, right? Everywhere. Even when you are doing sankalpa, like, you are holding the water, you are energizing the water first. Your hands, your words have high energy. So use that carefully. Okay. So how many of you are ready to energize your water? Absolutely. Water has memory. How many of you are ready to make it an habit to energize everything that you are going to consume from here on? And say good things about food that you are eating. It could be junk food, it could be anything. Say that it's a great food, it is becoming a healthy energy in your body. Those who are manifesting, how many of you are manifesting health here? How many of you are manifesting health or digestion? Somebody said digestion, right? Use this methodology that everything that you are eating, bless that with the energy, high energy. Okay, cool. How many of you are excited? How many of you are excited to learn this? Type in excited in the chat box, because I am not excited today. My energy is low because my energy is low. Okay, so I get that. Fantastic. Excited. Okay, I'm manifesting health. Simple. That's it. So, energize food and water. Affirmations. Affirmations can cause miracles in your life. How many of you are? How many of you know affirmations? How many of you don't know affirmation? Type in no in the chat box if you don't know affirmations. Excited, fantastic. How many of you don't know what an affirmation is? Type in no in the chat box. So, Sheil, you are here, you are sleeping. Okay, don't know. Okay, don't know. You, at some point, you didn't have a name, right? You started saying, I am Ranjit Singh, I am Ranjit Singh, I am Ranjit Singh. So now, anytime I call Ranjit Singh, you will turn. That is called affirmation. Affirmation is a way to dig into your subconscious and make it as a program. How many of you, if you wake up 5 a.m. in the morning for 21 days, you don't need to struggle after that? Okay, I got that. Okay. So thank you for even being in this cold. So okay, so here is something Sushil, I want to tell you. Start saying, oh my God, how come it is so warm here? Instead of it's very cold, start saying, why is it so warm? So much warmth here, so much hot here. Simply start saying 5 times. I want you to say that and notice what happens. Notice what happens. I want I want each one of you to affirm one thing. How is it that I am so happy today? I want you to each one of you to say that loudly. How is that I'm so happy today? How is that I'm so happy today? Or how is that I'm so peaceful? How is that my mind is so peaceful? So, like, I sleep in day from 6 a.m. to 1 p.m. due to my studies. Okay, do that. So, what is the problem in that? I don't see a problem. Okay, no, so nothing. Affirmations are something that your subconscious is so powerful. If you make that believe that you are successful, it will give you all the success. So we'll do some exercise on that. But for now, you can say that I'm so loving that I am so gifted that I am finding success everywhere. I am so gifted that I am finding success everywhere. This is the exact technique we used for like the lady who wanted to become pregnant. So this is highly powerful. Your body listens to you all the time. How many of you make yourself wrong when something, when some failure happens or when something doesn't work? Say I in the chat box, and you can immediately see. You can immediately see that the body starts to listen to that, and it will manifest immediately. You will feel low. Things will stop working. You will be worried. Somebody will come. Here is what I wanted. I definitely want to share. Earlier, I used to be like very much, in anxiety when I used to go to office in 2018. So I used to worry about the traffic signals, how to reach. I used to find out the Google map, which is the shortest path, everything. And in the process, I was so in anxiety that I used to attract many people accidents. Every now and then there used to be some road rage. Somebody coming, even without my mistakes, people used to come and scold me. They used to use swear words. So I was so upset. Why is it happening to me? How many of you relate to that? That like you're no mistake of yours, you will be getting blamed. How many of you can relate to that? A problem continuously repeating is happening to you. It is nothing to do with that, nothing to do with the traffic or anything. Once I started becoming peaceful, and once I started training myself to be a peaceful, every problem disappeared. People used to thank people smile at me, people thank me. Okay. It is nothing to do with the other person. Other people are reflection of your brain. If I keep a frequency machine, it will be able to measure what frequency your brain is operating. Okay, great. Sushil, did you started feeling warm as you said? How is it so warm here? How is it so hot here? Did you feel that? How is it? Your body started generating a lot of heat as you started saying that. So that's the power of affirmation, incantation. I'm so gifted that I'm successful everywhere. Fantastic. So visualize. If you can't visualize, visualization, imagination is the highest gift, is the biggest gift. No other animal has, but only human beings. Why? Because human beings are meant to be creators. How many of you love to be creators here? How many of you want to access your creator energy? See, initially when before Big Bang happened, all of us were part of one big mass, one energy. How many of you agree that all the car, house, everything was in one energy? When it became millions, when it became scattered, so everything became different forms. Now also they are vibrating at certain energy. You can attract it very easily. Okay. So do the visualization, keep the house tidy, neat, clean. Consider that divine is coming to your place. Decorate. If you are manifesting a car, clean your parking lot. Like, buy the accessories, all that. Okay. If you are manifesting a house, buy the doormats, buy the curtains. Start take the first step. Other 100 steps, it will come nearer to you. Okay. Subconscious is the place where subconscious is like a fertile land. What is subconscious? It's your conscious mind is only 1 or 2%. Subconscious is rest 98%. You can manifest anything once you access your subconscious. You can manifest health. You can. So right now, I wanted badly, I wanted sleep. So I told subconscious that wake me up at, I slept at 5:30, wake me up at 5:55 with high energy. Right, I was sad today. Went for movie, did some, I do coaching for a lot of people. There is a lot of negative energy that comes in, like as part of coaching, there is a lot of negative energy comes in, right? I need to deal with all that. I need to dissolve that. So at 5:30, I was damn asleep today, and I slept 5:30 p.m. Slept and told the subconscious mind to wake me up with full excitement at 5:55. Exactly at no 6 o'clock. Exactly at 6 o'clock, it wakes me up with full freshness. How many of you want freshness and full energy all throughout your day? Type in energy in the chat box. If you are someone who wants full energy and no energy leaked anywhere in the day, if you observed yourself, morning you will be high energy. As you go through the day, slowly decrease, 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 decrease. By the end of the day, you will be like gone case, right? You will be like so tired. How about having the energy all the time for everything? Even the things that you like, things that you don't like. How many of you want that kind of energy? Type in energy, 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 energy in the chat box. That is possible by accessing the subconscious brain. I conduct programs for like accessing subconscious brain, where you can not only manifest your health, but also you can attract the people that you want. Okay, great. How many of you want to attract confidence? How many of you want to attract confidence? How many of you want to attract high memorizing capability? How many of you want to attract ability to influence others or inspire others, ability to talk to anyone in the world and establish connection? Subconscious training is the subconscious program is the way. Great. So law of attraction works when you become a, now you are being a you are being a receiver. You are in a lack mode. Start becoming a producer. Producers gain a lot. Okay. Givers gain. Okay. If you see sun, there is sun, there is moon, right? Has sun ever got a dark side of it? Has sun got any dark side of it? Because, but moon has gotten a dark side and a brighter side. Why? Because moon is a receiver and sun is a producer. Producer means what? It will produce at any time, it will be able to produce light. There is never there is a darkness with sun. Okay. I want to share a story with you. Can I? I want to share a story with you. So there were two friends, like sun and a cave, darkest cave. So they both became friends. They both were contrast to each other. Sun has never seen the darker side, and the dark cave has never seen the how the brightness would look like. So both of them thought, oh, let us be good friends and let's see like how we can share our experiences, right? So one day, sun invited the dark cave so that it can experience how the brightness will be. So what happened? The dark cave went to sun. So immediately it became very bright and it got very happy and went back. So it was chance of dark cave to invite the sun back. So it invited the sun to experience the darkness, right? So the sun came to dark cave. What happened to the dark cave? Sun could see as soon as the sun came, what happened to the dark cave? Did it become dark? No, the whole cave became bright with as sun came in. That is the power of producers, generators. That is the power of creators. How many of you love to be in a creator energy? Type in creator in the chat box. You are all meant for that. Each one of you are meant for that. Creators are the people who are going to be abundant. Okay. So type in creators in the chat box. Great, great, great. Fantastic. Out of 18 people, Uday, Muthulakshmi, Vani, and Vijayalakshmi, only 4 people are interested to be creators. Now the 5th one, Suresh Babu, woke up, and each one of you, when the opportunity comes, say yes, say yes. Okay. So I'm going to mute you. Okay, Sushil. Okay. And feel free to unmute and ask any questions, and or at the end also, you can unmute, Sushil.
I have unmuted.
Thank you for being so warm. I will mute you. Okay. And whenever you want to unmute anyone, please say your name, unmute and ask questions. So the last part is, no, the last but 10th one, right? Art of seeking. As you become very thirsty, things will start coming to you. Become so thirsty, like somebody was looking for spirituality, right? Become so thirsty that you will find a guru for yourself. Become so thirsty for wisdom, you will receive that. Somebody becomes so thirsty for success that it will start coming to you. And the manifestation works when you don't listen to yourself. You start fooling your brain. You start fooling the reality. Cheat the reality. Because reality is already that has happened. It is what science is looking for. Like already that has been created. It is researching on it. No, we are not into science. We are into outside of it, right? The unseen. You can't see gravity. Same way you can't see how the attraction works. How many of you thought in brain and the call came in? How many of you had that experience? How many of you had a thought that what if I meet this person and that person called? You will have those experiences. Okay. You will love your life like anything, like because you are a magic. You haven't discovered that. Type in magic if you want to discover the magic in you. Discover the magical part of you. Right? Like, it could be simple things. I'm going to say simple things. Okay. Say that I wanted to eat biryani, right? You can manifest that. Like I just manifested that. My cousin who lives like nearby, she brought it without even asking. It's that easy. Your life will become that easy. Okay, great. So the next part is, yeah, you are the magic. There is no other magic. You are the magic. When you discover that, you will live life like a king and queen. So the so I want to share some bad news for you. Okay. Many of you are very analytical. Many of you only believe the things that you touch, see, and hear, which is a part of your left brain, analytical brain. Analytical people can't manifest easily. How many of you are analytical here? Be honest to say that. I was highly analytical. I will only believe if I see the evidence, if I see the results. that ability, that is a constraint actually. If we can only believe something when I see that, when I experience that, no. The part of the brain that really manifests you helps you manifest is your right part of the brain. Right part of the brain is responsible for creation, creation. How many of you know this story that a lot of creation happened in this event, Samudra Matana? How many of you know this story? Like lot of creation happened, right? So, yeah, your right side of the brain is intuition. It is responsible for your intuition, imagination, creation. And your left part of the brain is responsible for actual manifestation. Okay. First, whatever you can have the intuition and like creativity in the right brain, then you will get it in the real world. You can manifest in the world. Okay, great. So among all this, so which one did you find very excited? Which one did you find very useful and applicable for yourself? Type in that in the chat box. Type in which technique of manifestation did you like the most? Type in the chat box. Not only like, which you like to, which you will be using, which you will be practicing. If you ask me everything, but each one, Vani, you are right. Pick favorite one. Affirmations and visualizations, gratitude. Each one of you type one, whichever one thing that you like. You can type two. Okay, so I'll give it to you. Vijay Lakshmi, all. I specifically, yeah, I love everything. Subconscious is my super one, like, that one. Nothing beats subconscious. Okay, Muthu Lakshmi is worried which one to pick. Pick one, Muthu Lakshmi. Pick anyone. If not anything, if you are highly spiritual, you energize, right? You energize the food and water and consume it. Activating. How many of you want to know how to activate your right brain? Type in, type in I in the chat box. Yes, absolutely. Art of seeking. If you get the art of seeking, Guru will come to you. How many of you want your Guru to come to you? You will find the right Guru so that you can become a self-guru. Okay, how many of you want to know how to activate your right brain? Type in the right in the chat box. Type in right in the chat box. So I'm going to give you a technique to activate that, which everything I'm telling you is personally, I experiment on myself. If it works, I'm giving it to you. So anybody who wants to see results, come to my life. My life is like a lab experiment. Okay, here is how we activate the right part of the brain. We usually use most activities our right hand. That's why the left part of the brain is highly active. If you want to activate the right part of the brain, start using your left hand. Okay, start using your left hand. Start using your left hand. First thing in the morning, if you want to brush, use for next 21 days, brush in your left hand. First 2 days, it will be difficult, but the third day, you will start seeing some magic happening. You will see magical results happening as you use the left hand for brushing, because brushing is it has a lot of movements. So first thing you do in the morning, say the gratitude, and then, oh, this is only for the people who brush their teeth. Okay, for people who don't brush their teeth, don't. How can I advise? Okay, great. So start using left hand for activate your left hand. Activate. Okay. So great. Okay, great. So since okay, there are few things that I need to cover. We have few more times. So are you ready to okay, combing your hair? That I'm already trying this technique. Fantastic. How did you find it? How did you find your creativity increased, your imagination, you start, would you manifest? Yeah, activate left hand. Fantastic. So we have so many techniques. We also need to know what are some of the things that stops us from manifestation. Because if we want to reach the target, we should know where all the traffic jams are there as well, right? Let's look at what there are so many texts. The law of attraction works so well. What are some of the things that we should avoid so that it should not come in the way of manifestation? So we are having a low ability to hold the vibration. How many of you agree that? Exactly, Muthulakshmi. I think you guys should take the webinar, not me. Muthulakshmi, Shamali, you are all becoming experts here. So, ability to hold the vibration for a longer period. We can't hold a thought for 5 minutes. How many of you can hold the thought of I am successful for 5 minutes, for 2 minutes, right? Start building that ability. So, the thing is, yeah, we only trust what we see. We worry about how many of you worry about how the things are going to be in the future? How many of you fear about how the things are going to be in the future? How many of you are pained and suffering from what happened in the past? How many of you right now are troubled by what happened in the past? Or you are worried about what is going to happen tomorrow or the future? How the exam will go, how the career will go, how you are will you be able to find the purpose in your life? How many of you are like that? No, don't forget the past. Forget the past. I have to take out your brain. No, right? The yeah. So by doing that, like we are wasting our present, as you rightly said. By doing that, by worrying about the future, by fearing about the future, or by being impacted by the past relationships, financial conditions, and everything, we are currently not able to manifest. We need to, if you want to be a high manifester, resolve your past. So, self-worthiness, the deserving nature, absent in life, conscious brain. Yeah, we talked about all this. Insecurities. We are, whether you know it or not, you are surviving in your life. You are not thriving. You are surviving in either in relationship or you are surviving in your career. You are surviving in, you are basically performing a role and you fear coming out of that comfort zone. So we are all surviving. So in survival mode, the manifestation will be very less because when heart is fearful, it cannot vibrate, it cannot send out the great higher vibrations. Okay, great. So as I said to you, I'll be giving like those of you who how to be in the present. Oh, there are hundreds of ways. So we'll do that. Okay. For that, you have to resolve your past, not forget. You have to be complete about your past, not forget, not this one, forgive, not you have to complete your past. So, yeah, so that is something I do. I didn't introduce myself properly. Like, I also coach people in whatever they want to accomplish. So, yes, I'll share with you, Sushil. Okay. So I also coach people one-to-one to produce like I see their limitations. I get to know their limitations and I give abilities to the for them to manifest anything that they want. Like, how many of you would love to have me as your coach? Type in coach in the chat box. And then I'm going to give you a gift. How many of you would love to receive a gift? Type in gift in the chat box. How many of you would love to receive a gift? Okay. I want you to be my quota. Did you mean coach? Yes, yes, yes. Okay. Here is the gift I'm giving. I'm giving 30 minutes of my time to you so that you can come with anything that you want, which you are challenged with, or where you want to accomplish something, relationship, health, career, anything, and get access for it. How many of you want that? Oh my goodness. How many of you want that? Type in I want in the chat box. I'm going to give you a link. I'm going to give you a link where you can. Okay. Shamli, you already had that. Okay. Okay, great. So I'm going to share a link. Okay. So go ahead and go ahead and click on this link if you like to book a 30 minutes free slot with me, where you can come up with anything. You can bring the toughest challenge you have. Okay, you can bring in toughest challenge you have, and I'm here to resolve that for you. So I'm someone who has mastered ontology, who has mastered Reiki, who has mastered subconscious training, manifestation. I'm someone following the path of spirituality, and though everything, like whatever you want. Okay, so as you click on this link, you will see the date and time. Choose a date and time that is suitable for you, and remember the date and time. Okay, where you are booking. This would be a 30-minute slot. And those who can't access, yeah, so this is available for 26, 27, and 28 tomorrow. Preferably don't do tomorrow, as tomorrow is the Republic Day. The first half I'm not available. Do in the second half. And 27, 28, yes. So remember the slot, enter the name, email ID, and phone number, and then write in specifically what you want to accomplish in that 30 minutes. This is going to be highly valuable. People like, highly accomplished people, are the ones who want to grow in their life. Okay. Great. So if you are done, type in done in the chat box. Type in done in the chat box. Okay. And remember the slot you have booked. Remember, you would receive a Zoom link on your calendar. Make sure you join that. Okay. Make sure you remember that time and use that Zoom link to join. Okay, great. And any questions? I'm here. And like, if you are not yet part of our WhatsApp community, we conduct webinars on many topics, like, how many of you want to find the purpose of your life? How many of you want to know the purpose in life? And how many of you want to access for joyful living, converting problems to opportunities, right? We convert and access to subconscious. We conduct many trainings. So feel free to, if you're interested, feel free to join the WhatsApp group. And I'm here for any questions that you have. Next few minutes, next 5 minutes. Go ahead. If you're done, If you're done with filling the form, say done in the chat box. Okay, I got that. Welcome. Okay, got that. Come with a bigger challenge. Okay, don't come with small things. Come with big accomplishments that you want in your life, or a bigger challenge. Oh yeah, I mean, I will give you techniques on how to do that. Ranjit, you can book one of the slots and I will give you. You are the one who asked for this one, right? The NEET exam. There's some exam. So I will give you that. Go ahead and have a 30-minute slot booked so that I can give you the right affirmations, right way of accessing the subconscious for your exams. If I am right, you are the one who was looking for exams, right? Okay, great. Anything else? Anything else, guys? Affirmation, yes. Affirmations. I will give you the affirmations also. Okay. If we had more time, we could have done some like removal of resistance in the body. Resistance is the one that doesn't allow you to manifest. There is a lot of resistance from the past that is sitting in our body. So we also do usually we do the meditation for 5 minutes so that like everything dissolves from your body. Any regrets, any resignment, pain, everything dissolves. So if you want that, great. Chakra healing and all, for what do you want chakra healing, Uday? Take on a bigger game. Chakra will automatically get healed. What is the game you have taken? Okay, sure. I respect you. What are you committed to? Okay, we'll discuss that. Okay, also write in any topics that you want in future, whatever topics you want me to cover, I'll come up with that. I will do the research and apply on myself and come and deliver that to you. Great. Okay, then can we close? Can we complete and say good night to everyone? Sushil is ready. Sushil is ready. Sushil. Thank you so much for actively participating, Sushil. Muthu Lakshmi. Yes, you said point number 1. This one, right? Sushil?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay, please, if you like to, what do you want in this?
I want to note down it. Next page of it.
Anything specific? Yeah.
Next page of it.
Okay, sure.
This I have. Okay, sir. Thank you.
Okay. Great. Refer that and start practicing it. Okay. Great, Sushil. Bye, everyone. Have a great rest of the evenings and happy manifesting, all of you.
Thank you very much.
Hi, Satya.
Hi. Can you show me the first slide because I was not taking that actually.